Alright, today I'm gonna be making a video, and it's gonna be the MMA guru has been blessing fighters, and I think he's curing the UFC of dog shit champions. And I'm gonna get into why in this video. Alright, to start off, the first one he cleansed was Leon Rocky Edwards. Now, this happened a while ago, and I know he's not a fan of the headshot dead comments anymore. However, he did predict Leon Edwards was going to beat Kamaru Usman the second time they fought, and then the third time when Leon Edwards held the belt and fought Kamaru Usman. He also predicted another victory, picked Leon Edwards both times, and he was an underdog both times. Um, Now, some people did genuinely pick Leon Edwards in the Kamaru Usman fight. And it's hard to deny Leon Edwards when he was, I believe he was 9-0, or I guess a 9-fight win streak, not 9-0, because he did lose to Kamaru Usman earlier on in his career. But nonetheless, he cleansed the welterweight division of a dogshit cheating EPO spamming corrupt pharmacist father having Kamaru Usman, whose legacy is 2 Colby Covington fights and Jorge Masvidal twice and Gilbert Burns, but that one was just sad. I don't want to talk about it. I love Gilbert Burns. Don't want to talk about it. Other than that, hey, he beat Tyron Woodley. Jake Paul beats Tyron Woodley. Anyways, moving on. Just real quick, yeah, he pretty much fully supported Leon Edwards completely up to the fight, never switching, never thinking of switching, even when Leon Edwards was down in the first title fight they had together, which was just impressive. But this was beanie wearing guru, so this was a different type of guru. His powers weren't yet known to the public. But if we move on here. Ooh, this one. MMA Guru cleansed the middleweight division of their dog fiddling champion, I should say, Israel Adesanya. Absolutely cleansed this division. Now, he didn't actually pick Sean Strickland in this matchup, but we all knew in his heart he was going to pick Sean Strickland, but he just couldn't bring himself to do it. Because he would have got massive hate from the Izzy lovers. Let's just be real. Izzy lovers at the time were just rampant. And, man, everyone I knew was picking Izzy. I was the only one on Strickland. Not even because MMA Guru, brought out the things. And then Sean Strickland decided to take MMA Guru's blessing and use it at the press conference to call out Israel Adesanya, the doggy diddler himself. Giga Chad. And he kind of cleansed the division, So while he might not have picked Sean Strickland in the matchup against Israel Adesanya, he did definitely, he definitely contributed to this win at least a little bit, if anything. You got to give him credit where credit is due. And he basically exposed the vampire that was Israel, to the sunlight that was Sean Strickland, So without MMA Guru, we might not be in this timeline. Israel might be the fucking champion still, so we got to give MMA Guru credit for that, for cleansing the division. Thank you, MMA Guru. You are truly an MMA super fan. Alright, and then moving on. Now, this one's sad for me. It really is. I was so excited for the Deshaun era, but all good things must come to an end. And unfortunately, it was too soon. But Dricus du Plessis, the DDP, unfortunately, in my case, received MMA Guru's blessing. And because he received the blessing from MMA Guru back in Africa, Dricus du Plessis absolutely cheated on the scorecards and robbed Sean Strickland of that victory. Nah, I'm just joking. Genuinely, I think it could have gone either way. I'm not upset with the decision. However, it's clear that MMA Guru decided to bless Dricus du Plessis so that he can remain the true African champion in the middleweight division. And to be honest with you, he didn't receive the blessing up until the fight. you know, and that's where I think it really shows. You know, he wasn't picked in pretty much any one of these matchups. If I remember correctly, I definitely don't think he was picked in the Darren Till matchup. That, you know, that was Beanie Guru, that was Bias Guru. A little different now, but he gave him the blessing to win that championship, and my God, did it ever help him when he needed it. And it shifted one of those scorecards in Dricus du Plessis' favor, and we got a Dricus du Plessis, the true African-born champion, thanks to MMA Guru. Now, after that, another important one right here is Ilia Topuria. Now, I was on the Volkanovski side 100%. I almost thought there was no chance Ilia was going to win. And I think it's not wrong to think that, because you can easily just say, you know, who has Ilia Topuria fought? Ilia Topuria could finish fucking Josh Emmett. How is he going to finish Alexander Volkanovski, one of the greatest featherweights of all time? You know, but man, was MMA Guru just right on the fucking dot, you know. I believe he predicted a second, I want to say it was a second round TKO. I think he swapped to a fourth round, but then he went back to a second round during the fight. And literally the whole time during round one, it literally just felt like Ilia Topuria. It was just a matter of time, unfortunately. But as it pains me to say, MMA Guru predicted the downfall, and here we are. You know, sometimes it's just unavoidable. But MMA Guru blessed El Matador, and on that day he received the blessing. He decided to kill one of the greatest of all time. It's unfortunate, but when the pick comes for the upset, MMA Guru drops the blessing. And, you know, we can say something. Every one of these matchups, they're all the underdogs so far. And he's picked all these big underdog upsets. That's how you know it's an MMA blessing. I'm recording this before the Steve Erceg-Alexander Pantoja fight, and if Steve Erceg wins, it'll just be another blessed one amongst the chosen. But anyways, moving on. We have probably the most important right now, currently, Renato Money Moicano, and it was looking rough for Moicano, you know, losing to RDA and RDA's 50s. It's not a good look, you know. Beating Herbert Alexander Hernandez, yes, they're good wins, but they're not ranked, and we know this. Losing to Fiziev, getting knocked out the way he does, getting almost flatlined, cold, and he was dropped really, really bad in that fucking fight. And then the protest makes it even look worse on his part, you know. No hate, love Renato Moicano, respect to him. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel, Money Moicano. He actually does amazing content now. He's mixing it up. Anyways, but as it was getting rockier and rockier, the Drew Dober fight, it appeared on the horizon, and Moicano was a sizable underdog in this fight. Everyone thought Drew Dober, his chin is too good. His wrestling is just too elite. And his chin, my God, his chin is just on another level in terms of Giga Chadness. Well, you know, we don't count Matt Frivola. That guy's ginger. He knocks out anyone he wants. Anyways, but as the Drew Dober fight came closer, MMA Guru, he picked Drew Dober in baiting the Renato Moicano blessing, because we all know Renato Moicano wants money. He doesn't want blessings. But Guru had to get him out of his shell, and that he did. And on that day, when Moicano fell for the blessing, MMA Guru graciously blessed it upon him to beat Drew Dober by decision. It was a rough fight for Renato Moicano, and without that blessing, who knows if he would have even survived. But thanks to the Guru, we now have Renato Moicano on a 2-fight win streak. Now moving on to the Jalen Turner fight. Everyone saw the Bobby Green fight. Bobby Green was knocked out cold. That was one of the worst knockouts of all time in history, even to this day. I get depressed looking at it. My whole day is ruined. But thanks to the blessing of the MMA Guru from the Drew Dober fight, he is now fully embraced. Renato Moicano, this is fully embracing the blessing of the MMA Guru. And because of this blessing, not only does he get dropped, but his chin recovers on an ungodly fashion, and in round 2, he decides to get his first TKO victory ever on the weight bully, Tarantula, Jalen Turner, who's 6'3" and belongs in welterweight, and stop bullying lightweights. You killed one of my favorite fighters of all time. Go fuck yourself. Anyways. Hanato Moicano got his first TKO victory on this day. Thank you to the MMA guru, another chosen. And it seems that his blessings not only are in MMA, but they're leaking. His powers are so strong, they're leaking into the boxing world. We have Ryan Garcia, who everyone was counting out. You had Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. Everyone in the world was counting out Ryan Garcia during his darkest hours. But thanks to the MMA guru's blessing, not only did he power through the onslaught of hugging that Devin Haney did, and the jabs to the body that basically were like hitting a pillow. Man, the new techniques Ryan Garcia found and the power that he gained from the MMA guru's blessing was enough to get him through this fight. Thank you to the MMA guru. He was this fight was so fucked up. Bro, I can't believe that ref. That ref was genuinely had at least 1 million, maybe 8 figures on Devin Haney winning that fight. Devin Haney got knocked down 6 times, maybe 7, and the ref counted maybe 3. Absolute bullshit. Ryan Garcia deserved that win no matter what. Each knockdown should have been fucking an extra point. There should have been a 10-5 round in that mix. That's how bad Ryan Garcia was beating the shit out of him. And yeah, Devin Haney shit. Terrible. But thanks to the MMA guru, Ryan Garcia was blessed on this day, and he was able to make it through. Now, there are unfortunate souls that sometimes reject the guru's divine fucking blessings. But we don't have to talk about it too much. Fuck, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name. You know what? I'm not even gonna bring him up. But there was an African white boy who's in lightweight. Or is it lightweight? No, I think it's flyweight. And fuck. Now I can't remember. He fought Peyton Talbot. It was a bad fight. It sucks. But the blessing couldn't receive in time, basically. It sucks. Can't remember his name. Fuck, he does his own podcast. It pisses me off that I can't remember his name right now. Is it... It's not like... Fuck, I don't want to get it wrong, Dan. Starts with a C. Can't remember the name. Anyways, he's boys with Dricus Duplessis. But anyways, yeah. So, just basically wanted to make this video. Get out there that, you know, MMA Guru is definitely getting a spicy hand here with all these blessed fighters. He's absolutely saving some of these divisions. I couldn't imagine Kamaru Usman being the fucking welterweight champion right now. Genuinely, he's boring. Leon Edwards isn't, like, all that interesting, but he's at least skilled. It's fun watching a skilled fighter. It's like watching a lower version of Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley's just, like, an elite-level striker. Leon Edwards is an elite-level striker and grappler, but it's kind of like, he just can't get a knockout, which kind of sucks. But, you know, Sean Strickland, one of the most entertaining fighters ever. Beating Israel Adesanya was probably one of the highlights of my entire life. Dricus Duplessis getting this win. It was such a close fight. Honestly, could have went either way. And kind of sucks to see Dricus win, because I think it would have been... I think it's more interesting for the UFC to have Dricus win, but if Sean Strickland won, I think it would have been more interesting for discussions and matchups and stuff like that. But personally, Ilia Topuria winning. To be honest, I'm kind of getting sick of Ilia. He's definitely more human now, but, like, man, he's just so fucking annoying. I won't fight this guy. I won't fight that guy. You know, just fucking fight. Like, stop being a bitch. Anyways, Hanato Moicano's just, you know, just got a new baby brother. So, you know, big respects to Moicano, 34 years young. So, give him some time. I think he'll be top 5 soon. But yeah. That's kind of what I wanted to get out there. Ryan Garcia is obviously a Chad now. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to get out there. I wanted to make a video. Thought this might be a cool idea. Blessings, you know, from the MMA guru. Love watching your channel, man. Much respect, brother.